Hello, everyone. It's Brenda Edwards with another week. I've got my little friend here. You guys haven't seen him lately. Hi, everyone. Benny's here laying right next to me. He's been very sad lately that no one's coming to see him. So he can't wait till after COVID when everything gets back to being great because he misses all your little faces and all your energy. I had a pet psychic reading from my friend Kim, who was phenomenal because he's been moping around. And I'm like, what is wrong with him? And he wasn't talking to me. So I thought I'd call her, and she did an amazing reading. And he's basically a little in a funk because he misses all of you. So send him some healing and some good wishes because he's just moping around here. All right. So anyways, we are going into this coming week. I'm going to move this back a little. Bear with me. A little better. Okay. So we are going to start this week. And I think what I just want to say, and you know I do these a little ahead with the intention of the energy being perfect, the message being perfect for the week you're on. But what I want to say is that there's a lot going on right now. And I want to say to you, continue to pray, continue to hold strong, continue to have your faith, because we may not understand what we're going through when we're in it, but this is a historical time for all of us. And after all, Spirit keeps saying this is why we're here, for this moment, this particular moment in time. So just allowing yourself to be in that place and recognize things. I've been hearing a lot from the galactic energy, who I've been bringing through on occasion, and they're working with me more and more on my own personal things. And what we hear from them is that there's going to be a lot of movement and a lot of things happening. And it's never the little short piece of things. You know, we always seem to be waiting for something greater, something larger, whatever. And that's where we are at right now. So this is a time for us to remember that we really have to nourish and nurture ourselves and take care of ourselves at this time, because this is not the easiest time right now. And just wanting everybody to remember that we're going to need a lot more TLC, including the pets around us, and just a little bit of everything. Everybody needs a little loving right now. So not a time to beat yourself up for what you haven't accomplished or whatever. Just being is an accomplishment right now. And one of the things that I've been having problems with is that God only knows where we're going at night. On the spiritual, on the inner planes, I feel like we're, some days I wake up and I feel like I've been digging ditches with this body all night. So, a lot of us are aware that we're doing our work. We're in this place of allowing things to happen the way they need to, even though we don't know fully what the heck is going on down here. And Spirit says, if you saw the whole overview, you would be astonished by how much you're doing. And it seems kind of foolish to, to sit and think about little piddly things when there's something so grand going on right now. And ultimately, this is really about creating the new earth. This is the bigger picture of things. This is creating the new earth, the earth we want, heaven on earth. And in order to do that, a lot of crap has to come up in the meantime to clear out. So this is that time of cleaning the crap out, being in the ditches, cleaning the junk out, and being able to move forward from that place. So just a FYI around all of this. So if you've been feeling exhausted, or your pet is just laying around, so you know what's going on and you know how they take on for us. So there they are, trying to do what they do for us. All right, so with that said, I think I want to pull from this deck first. I think I'm going to spread them out. Sometimes I do it one way, sometimes I just shuffle. What is the message for this third week in February? Oh, I like that. And I just wrote a blog about this too. Interesting. We love our synchronicities. So this card, endless possibilities. Look at that. The stars twinkling, many different, places in the sky, many different universes. And this beautiful lady or girl, it's hard to tell which, showing the heart chakra on here and all these beautiful lights that are coming up from the heart. So to me, just looking at this is like, there's always multifaceted things going on. So when we think of something as being one piece of it, just looking at all these different universes and all these different possibilities that nobody knows really exactly how things are going to happen, right? There's so many possibilities, so many choices. So this is reminding me of that. So we'll see what the message is. Key concepts: unlimited potential, moving beyond limiting beliefs and the filter of an unhealed past. Using your awareness to discern what is possible and having the courage to leap beyond even that. Oh, I like that. Yeah, we think we know what we want. We think we know what's going on, and then there's something even greater. You look at the world through the lens of your life experiences, personality, and conditioning. That filter determines whether you believe in an abundant universe of endless possibilities or various degrees of limitations and a finite range of options. When your expectations, unconscious or otherwise, are based on lack, it's difficult to see what is truly available to you in any given moment. So today, ask yourself what you believe. Are there limited potential outcomes to align your energy with? Do you know intuitively that there is more to life than meets the eye? As you believe, so will it be for you, as your energy will attract its match in the outer world. Conditions meet expectations. Either your world remains the way it is in various forms, yet essentially unchanging, or you become more. Everything shifts as you open yourself up to a greater vision of you and a more meaningful life, discovering opportunities that better reflect your true self. This is the nature of your dynamic relationship with the divine. Today, stand with open arms, knowing that you are stepping into beauty and into experiences that are potent and transformative. You're walking past the timeline that you and others drew long ago. Boy, does that make sense. Leaping over what was and towards what will be. You are more than you were. Now, what is it that you want? The treasure is yours. You just need to believe in it. And this to me makes so much sense because, if we're going to believe that things could even be better than in our imagination of what we know the past to be, it's an incredible time. So, and wasn't I just saying that when I was talking before we pulled the cards? Okay. We're going to the animal deck here. Divine Animals. Okay, I don't know why, but I'm feeling like I want to use my opposite hand. And they're telling me 2 cards from here. Ooh. Beautiful artistry on these cards. The first one is Jackal. And it's someone dressed up in that outfit with them around them. Jackal. And the next one is Lynx. Beautiful, beautiful artistry. All right, let's see what they have to say. Truth. Authenticity is important. Live your truth fearlessly. Someone around you is not telling you the truth. Do not fear what you cannot control. We will all leave a legacy to you should you consider what this might mean for you. Death is a part of life. So that is really interesting. I'm going to read the part that says the animals so we can get something from them. There are 3 species of jackal, all of which are members of the canine family: the golden jackal, the striped jackal, and the black-backed jackal. They are omnivorous, that are opportunists both in hunting and scavenging, which is where the reputation for being around graveyards or sites of war come from, as jackals will come for the dead and consume them. Jackals have large territories and are endurance animals, quite able to travel over long distances in hot temperatures without breaks. They do not form large packs and are most solidarity. Although hunting pairs are common. Says the magic. Sometimes we need a big dose of truth in our lives, which is where jackal energy is a positive force. Even when finding out the truth of a situation means pain, it is better to know the truth, and jackal energy can be a comfort. Also, call upon this energy when you or others are affected by death. Allow yourself to know that the person who has died has a soul that is being carefully protected and watched over. So, interesting. Where I'm going with this card is this feels very much like what's going on in the collective picture and the bigger picture with consciousness and everything. We're finding out through this whole big picture process, we've been finding out things that we really don't want to hear, through the election, through this process after, everything that's coming up. What is truth and what isn't? And we're being asked to really look at who's telling the truth and who's lying in all of this. And, I've been guided to pray for the truth always, because the truth is always better than not knowing the truth. So sometimes we don't want to hear it or whatever. And also in your personal life, bring it to, is there someone you don't hear or want to hear what they have to tell you or what they want to share with you? Or is there somebody keeping something from you and lying? All right, the second one. Secrets. Your words is your bond. Is your bond. Do not gossip or entertain gossip, as all may not be as it seems. Be shrewd about who you share your confidential information with. A little mystery can be a good thing, but keeping secrets that are detrimental to others may not be. This is some news worth sharing, but be discerning. So again, we have a message that somebody may not be telling us the truth, and they're secrets. And they're actually on the links card, they're actually on top of the world. So this could be big picture stuff, more secrets coming out, things that we didn't know, trying to reveal themselves. The magic, links magic, can be utilized when you need to keep a secret or stop gossip. It is the perfect magic to weave when you are making a view to yourself or another, a magic that is wild in its nature but focused in its intent. Ensure you are clear with your intentions up front. So that's always good advice. All right. What is the message for everyone who will see this video during the 3rd week of February? It's very precise. I had to dig for this one. Benny, you want to see the cards? Is that what you're trying to do? Stretch your little head up here? Okay. three here. First one is Love Begins. Look at that beautiful card. And I really feel that if I look at this and I look at the order they come in, to hold firm with your vision and then wait to see. And the other thing that's coming to me too is the jackal. It's a Native American dressed up in a suit as a jackal. So I want to say, who's pretending to be one way and may have a secret that's underneath with these? You know, who's playing a role here? It takes me to the archetypes and not pointing a finger at anybody, but just being in the role of something else, playing a secret role, secret societies, different things that have gone on as we've known over lifetimes. And then Love Begins. Love Begins to me is, it says it all. It's like, let it flow freely. This is a time, it's like the Ace of Cups. So it's a time to really have connections and feel good about them. So although everything, if this plays out this way, a lot is going on out there. We have to be loving with ourselves. Stay in the self-love. Be in the love of supporting those that are important to you around you. Next card is the Ace of Swords, Triumphant Success. So what this says to me is when we've gone through everything and we come out the other side, we're going to be successful as a society as a whole. There's a lot to clean up, but this reminds me of Michael coming in and cutting away the illusions of what appeared to be that is not. And then the last card is Spiritual Strength. Look at that. This is, to me, is saying, you know, really go within. This is the Hermit card in the regular traditional tarot. And it's like, you know, sometimes we have to just sit with our own discernment, because everybody's a little bit different. And, you know, you could have a different opinion about something or whatever. The whole world could be saying this is right. And if you don't feel it's right, then it's not right for you. So remember that. Okay, so we've got Lightworker Oracle. We'll make this the last one. And this feels really important, this one. I think it's going to give us some really good information for this week. So let's see. What is that for everybody for the week, third week in February? Ooh. So this particular card, it's quite a funky card. It's got an angel with wings and chest open wide over a human that's on all fours here, and it looks like there's fire behind them. It's called alchemical mutation. So let's see what they have to say about this. Your spiritual growth is changing your mind, body, and soul. It is very real. It is helping you fulfill all aspects of your divine destiny. It is awakening spiritual talents and attracting in new energies. The process will bring tremendous joy and satisfaction. The body changes as light enters. Alchemy is catalyzed and transformation happens. Sometimes the appearance of the body changes. There will be change in how the body feels, responds, acts, and creates. And I don't know about you, but I've had a lot of that aches and pains that come out of the blue, like, oh, okay, my middle finger hurts, or my big toe feels funny. I mean, crazy things. Lightness of being increases. If you have clairvoyant vision, you will see the increase in the light, as though the person is actually lit up from within, because they are. Spiritual abilities become grounded in the body, and the person can channel healing energy just as naturally as they would set the dinner table. The spirit becomes a living reality in the body, and the material world is experienced as an extension of the divine light. The alchemy is is an empowering gift of love. Symptoms of this can be at times challenging. Totally. I've also had horrible headaches right over my crown. And, I had the concussion last year, so I wasn't sure, is this from that or something else? But I know they're opening me up more. The galactics have told me that. And so I share this because you may be having things that happen. Oh, the next sentence. They may indicate headaches or aches and pains, flu-like symptoms, and inexplicable and nearly overwhelming fatigue that lasts for days. I have them all. I don't know about you. And then suddenly vanishes along with a surge of new energy. Yes. We may also experience pinging in the ears. Oh my God, yes. I've had such frequencies going on. It's like, am I plugged into a computer game? And the challenge is when to go to the doctors about this, because you don't know if these are spiritual ascension symptoms or is there something really wrong. So I always give myself a period of time to explore it energetically. And then I would say to you, certainly always follow up and do what you need to do, seeing the doctor or whatever, if anything persists. Okay, we may also experience pinging in the ears, increased sensitivity to light or sound, yes. Hormonal imbalance and hot flashes, thank God I don't have that. Excessive sexual energy, mental obsessions or mood swings, aggression, and unintentionally harsh reactions to people. If you've been experiencing any of the above and wonder if these or other unusual symptoms could be a direct result of increased spiritual energy affecting the body, then the answer is that this is very likely. You are encouraged to source whatever professional health support you need to take care of your body. Also consider using the following simple practices to ease away the side effects of divine alchemy taking place in you. These simple practices include getting regular rest. Additional sleep is a powerful way for the body and mind to heal and repair, integrate and reorganize. Allow time for physical exercise, which can release excess energy, especially if you tend to feel mentally congested. I like that, mentally congested. Okay. Take some time away from meditations, spiritual studies, or discussions in energy work. Instead, simply get into nature or rest. If you work with colors, then take a break for a short time, only working with soft, subdued white light. If you have a tendency to push yourself with spiritual work, learning to take off regular time will help you to recover more quickly and suffer less. Finally, working with cooling energy, not cold, but refreshing as a way to discharge excess heat, can be extremely beneficial to body and mind. You can do this by sitting in the shade or in a room that feels cool and relaxing, or even by cooling your hands before an air conditioner or fun, and then using your fingertips to transfer cool and healing. Oh, fun is fan, sorry. It's teeny weeny print. Okay, conditioner, an air conditioner or fan, and then using your fingertips to transfer cool and healing energies by lighting, touching your chest, back of the neck, hand, ears, or forehead. And I'm going to read the invocation, because an invocation is a drawing in, a statement, almost like a affirmation where you're setting your intention. I call upon the beings that love me unconditionally and ask for divine grace, protection, information, assistance, intervention, and healing in all ways now as I change alchemically. May my body and mind be supported and recover with divine assistance. I celebrate the alchemy that the light creates, and with kindness I allow for it to unfold in my body, mind, and soul, according to the guiding hand of divine love. May all those on the path of love and light be assisted to walk their path with as much joy and as little suffering as possible. Through my own free will and divine grace, so be it, and so it is. Wow. So looks like this is going to be a powerful week, a nice blend of what's going on out there and what's happening in here. So remember, there's still endless possibilities, and just be discerning about what's being kept from you, both in the bigger picture and in your own life, and love yourself and those that are around you, and know that we will get to a place of success with Archangel Michael, his teams cutting away everything that are the cords of illusion and standing in our spiritual strength and allowing us to mutate. Remember also, as we're growing and changing, we have to be in a place where we're no longer the person and the energy we used to be. We're always up-leveling or upgrading, and that's what this alchemical mutation is saying to me. So I will leave you with that, and I ask that each and every one of you really take some time to meditate on these pieces about the bigger picture of things and see what this week is trying to give you, I would say, as a gift. Thank you so much. Have a great week.